Hello, everybody. It is Andrea, and I am back. So, let's see. This is a moment in history in social media, I guess. 7 hours without social media during a time of the unknown and uncertain, where we are a two-dimensional world. How did you deal with it? Well, truth be told, it was difficult for me. It was quite honest, as I've learned over the past 36 months. I'm an extrovert. And when something like this occurs and people are working and unable to talk, and you depend on a platform that you can speak to somebody at the click of a button, a swipe to the right or the left, or even just jump on a call, that's something to be mindful of. When it first occurred, the first immediate thing is like, here we go. Me and technology aren't compatible. And then the next thing that starts going into your mind is remembering people's phone numbers, remembering people's emails, wondering when and how are you going to reconnect. And then you have nothing but your thoughts. And for most of you, my family beyond borders, across the waters, this is your everyday life before social media. Who do you confide in? Who do you talk to? Who do you share your thoughts with? Where do your thoughts go? And what are your thoughts at the moment? For me, I was in the comfort of my own home as my family was tending to school or their business. And the limited contacts that I had in my small inner circle were unable to be reached. How many of us have phone books? How many of us have Rolodexes? How many of us even know each other's phone number now? We have become dependent on technology, and today, for some of us, 7 hours was a lifetime. Those who are grieving, those who are anxious, those of us who feel alone, and those of us who were trapped only with the thoughts in our own mind. And if you're anything and know like me, they're not rainbows and sunshine and butterflies. They're doubts, fears, concerns, unknown, uncertain. What is going to happen next? And I had to take a moment. I had to take a moment to ground myself, to see where I was, to try to have some outlet to the outside world. And although of you just say, Andrea, it was only a few hours. Andrea, it's okay, nothing happened. It was just an international, worldwide, global, temporary shutdown for mental health, maybe, per se. For a glitch, per se. The snap to my Marvel fans. But to me, quite honestly, when you're unplugged and all that you have and think of is how you want to help people, motivate people, empower people, connect with people, and your mode of operations and connections are suspended, the only one you have right then and there to talk to deal with, to think with, is yourself. When was the last time you had 7 solid hours to yourself? Maybe a power outage, maybe a storm, But when you get to the point where it's just you and your thoughts, the unknown and the unexpected is current, that's when it feels like a lifetime. And the reason I'm making this to be aware, to heighten your awareness, is because individuals in underdeveloped countries deal with this every single day. They may not be able to have food on the table. They may not be able to have clothing on their back, clean, fresh water. But somehow, some way, somewhere, they do have the ability to connect wirelessly with Wi-Fi, with the social media connection, with the advanced technology we have today. But when you depend upon that every day, to be your fuel, to be your energy, to be your safety net, to be your lifeline, and it's unavailable, that's when the real thoughts come in, the real concerns. And that's when silence is at its strongest. I've had my inner circle there with me, luckily, in spurts throughout this time. But it really put clarification, dotted my I's and crossed my T's on what my mission is, what my message is, and what I need to do to assure that lifeline to my family and loved ones beyond borders, whether they're relatives, friends, supporters, and believers. It's not easy. When you're there by yourself with only your thoughts, your mind, and the unknown. I empower each and every one of you to create a support system. And as my friend says, wink, wink, a backup to your backup to your backup. Remember, we are individuals in a human race where we benefit connecting with each other. We benefit from communication, support, smiles, words of wisdom, words of love. And when that's taken away, are we a shadow of ourselves? Or do we power through and make it through the day? I am here with you. I am supporting and supportive to you. And I want you to know that you're not alone. That for a brief moment, it was just me, myself, and I, and my thoughts. At times they were of gratitude, appreciation, love, and peace. At others it was concerns of what's next. I encourage you to reach out. I encourage you to get support system. I encourage you to get a network that's local, that's strong, and that understands what you're going through. Know that I am here and that I have different platforms that I can be reached at. And feel free to utilize them in case you're in need. And should the wonderful wide world web be unavailable, that there is a lifeline, a connection that I can provide or we can create together. So I can be your personal accountability coach in your time of need, despair, concern, and also to share your smiles, grins, and wins and celebrations. I encourage you to be strong. We're gonna make it. Love conquers all. Love conquers all. And I'm right here beside you, walking with you every step of the way. I thank you for listening. I thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, bringing you every single time, every single day content. And I want you to know, in this crazy, crazy world, take a moment, pause, reflect, reset, reboot, recharge, and you get ready to press play. Plan life according to you. Take the pen in your own hand and write your own story. And remember, when we rise and unite and no longer conquer and divide, that is when love will lead us home. I thank you for listening. I thank you for watching. My name is Andrea Mason, your personal accountability coach, certified under the mentorship of Mr. Les Brown, bringing you content every single day. I will see you in the next video, and I'm here for you always. Let's connect. Be well.